Good morning, all Atmas. Today we are going to discuss under Atma Siddhi Yoga about the evolution of Atma. We have seen that Atma is the evolution took place from Paramatma. The Atma Jyoti, Jivatma, is referred as flame, in which the lingam, the black hemispherical base, is said as Paramatma. So inside the Jivatma, Paramatma is there. But how? Why this Atma is shown as flame? Because it's like a speck of a fire. In Upanishad, they say, in a big ball of fire, a speck of fire goes out of the big ball of fire. It moves into space, and after some time, it comes and merges into the big ball of fire. Like that, the Atma, which is referred to as flame, because of the ignorant buddhi, the Atma gets split from Paramatma and it moves into the Maya world. It passes through first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and finally sixth senses stage. In the sixth sense, after taking the human form and after realizing, using the discriminative intelligence about where from it has come and where it has to go, finally, after realizing this and getting enlightened and emancipated, and finally it merges into Paramatma. But this evolution of Atma takes a long cycle. It's like a circle. If you chant the mantra Om, Om, it starts from O and ends with finally. That means it has come from Om. It goes through the various evolution of various bodies, and before it merges into Creator. In Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna, when he shows the Vishwarupa Swarupa, he shows the evolution of Atma. The Atma starts from Paramatma and it takes the soil. From soil, the worms are generated, and these worms are the first stage. These worms eat soil and live. And from these worms are eaten by the insects. Then comes the frogs, then comes the snake, then comes the birds, then comes the animals. In animals, we have the carnivorous animal, which eats only flesh. Next is omnivorous animal, which eats vegetables and fruits. And the third one is herbivorous animal, which eats purely sattvic food, vegetables, like cow, deer, goat, all these things. And the monkey. And finally, after this herbivorous animal stage, it takes the evolution of human form. In human form, first we have the Rakshasas, or demonic nature people, who eat purely vegetable, who flesh, purely flesh. And they are Rakshasas because of they possess the demonic nature in them. And after emancipating a bit higher level, they become the innocent, ignorant common man. Here they eat both vegetables and flesh, and they have a mixture of tamasic and rajasic gunas in them. And next comes the spiritual people who have gained the knowledge about the Atma and where from it has come. They have this basic spiritual knowledge, but carrying on the mundane duties as a karma yogis. So these spiritual people are like karma yogis. They won't get attached to the duties they are performing. They are like karma yogis. And next, the emancipated soul reaches the rishis, siddhas and yogis, who are the selfless souls, who finally next merges into the Paramatma, Creator. So in this evolution, we have seen the Atma taking various forms. From one sense, worms, insects. Insects has got eyes. So 2 cents, then 3 cents, 4 cents, 5 cents. That is one having only life, then another having eyes, then ears, then nose, then tongue, then skin. All these things up to the animal life. Animals and birds having the 5 senses. And finally, man who is having the 60 sense. In God's creation, He has created the creatures in such a form that one sacrifices their body to another and get emancipated to the next level, physically and also spiritually, and also this is the path of emancipation of the Atma from one stage to another. See, the Atma in the worms, Atma is there in the insects. So Atma is present in everything. So when insects eats worm, the Atma in the worm, which has offered its body to insects for the insect's livelihood. So it has sacrificed. This sacrifice is the cause for promotion from one evolution stage to next evolution stage. So after having offered the body to insect, the worms get promoted to insect level. Then the Atma in the insect is eaten by the frogs and lizards. Insects are eaten by frogs and lizards. So what happens? The Atma in the insect, having offered its body to the frogs and lizards for their livelihood, it gets promoted to the frogs and lizards. So by sacrifice, they get promoted to the next level of evolution. And these frogs are eaten by snakes. So the Atma in the frog, having sacrificed their body to snakes, they get promoted in the next level of evolution. And the snakes are eaten by birds like eagle. So the Atma in the birds, snakes, having offered their body to eagle like birds, they get promoted in their evolution to the birds and animals. Birds and animals mostly, the carnivorous and omnivorous. Birds are carnivorous. And some birds are all omnivorous also. So they eat insects, worms, snakes, everything the birds eat. So when they come to the next level of evolution, they take the food of the earlier evolutions also. That's the first stage. So snakes eat frogs, insects, birds eat snakes, frogs, insects, like that. These carnivorous animals, they eat birds, they eat snakes, they eat frogs, everything. Anything come under them. So birds, carnivorous and omnivorous animal, they eat the herbivorous animal. Herbivorous animals are purely vegetables, which eat vegetables. So in the process, the herbivorous animals which offer the body to these carnivorous animals and birds, by offering their body, the Atma in this herbivorous animal get promoted in its evolution to the next form of human body. So the herbivorous animals is the earliest stage of human body, and that's why among the herbivorous animals we call monkey. Monkey is among the herbivorous animals. Monkey is the final stage of evolution. The Atma is the final stage of evolution among the animals before it takes the form of human body. In human body, we have got 3 stages of humans. First, pure carnivorous human being. They are called Rakshasas and demonic people who eat purely animals. And next is ignorant common men who eat animals and vegetables. And next is spiritual people, rishis, sadhus and yogis. They eat purely vegetarians. So if you see in the animals, among the herbivorous animals, the final stage of monkey being which eat only vegetables. So after monkey, that's why human being has come from monkey in this evolution, the final stage of evolution. So man should be only purely a vegetarian. But why man is eating flesh? But why is man is carnivorous? Why is man? Most of the human beings in the world, majority of people are omnivorous. They eat vegetarian and they also eat flesh. Why it is so? Because they had the experiences of the previous life cycles, previous vasanas of the animal nature, which is stored in the subconscious mind. So Atma, when it passes through various evolutions and various forms, it imbibes all the experiences in the subconscious mind. That's why we call the subconscious mind of human being cannot be compared with any number of supercomputers. That much space is there in the subconscious mind, where everything, like from the evolution when it started from Paramatma and until it go back to Paramatma, all the experiences and various stages of evolutions are get stored in the subconscious mind. So initial stages, worms, insects, frogs, lizards, all these things, they only eat, drink, sleep, everything. That's why they are called tamasic natures. So human being is having tamasic nature. They eat, sleep, walk, do things. And animals have got the buddhi also, but that buddhi they use only to catch the prey. So for instance, a lizard is there, an insect is there. Both use their brain, both use their buddhi to save themselves from getting death, from facing the death. An insect sits there, a lizard is waiting to catch the prey. Insect want to see that somehow or other it want to escape from lizard, waits. But the creature which having patience will succeed. That's why I say, when you have patience, you can succeed in life. So lizard waits patiently, but insect loses its patience. So thinking that lizard is sleeping, it just move out. Lizard immediately catches all this insect. So the patience and the smartness of lizard makes it to catch the prey. It's not easy to catch the prey. It has to take so much efforts to wait and catch the prey. So similarly, in each stages of life, every living creature wants to safeguard its life. But the next level of evolution and creature has got a bit higher power given by God that enables them to catch the prey. For instance, a deer is there. It runs faster, but a tiger, a leopard, which waits behind the bush and catches. So it uses its tricky nature, that mind, which the deer lacks, and that makes it to become a prey. So like that, even the food what the snakes, any living creature they want to take, they have to use their buddhi to catch the prey. So buddhi is there, but this buddhi is restricted only to catch the prey, to ensure the livelihood. Of course, man also doing the same thing. He is working, he is doing the work to earn money, to maintain, to have food for his livelihood. But that is not the end, because if he restricts himself to eating food, then his evolution stops like animal stage itself. So he has to use the sixth sense to realize, am I confined to only do the animal act of eating and drinking and sleeping? No. What far I have come? What is the next level of my evolution? And when he proceeds to the next level of thinking, when he uses discriminate intelligence and looks further, deep, he gets emancipated. And finally, he crosses from Daman to common man, and then to Karma Yogi, and then to Siddha and Yogis, and finally, after getting enlightened, he merges into Paramatma. So this is the evolution of Atma in various forms. Now, having seen the evolution, we have to see the natures, that is tamasic, rajasic and sattvic gunas, how man imbibes in his subconscious mind, how he is acquiring these gunas, all these things we see in the next level of Gnana Yoga session.